Think $1,000 can't buy you a classic car? Think again. From rusty muscle to forgotten hot rods, these 17 junkyard gems are dirt cheap and full of potential. Let's dive into some of the roughest, wildest project cars for sale right now. Chinner 1. 1968 Pontiac Bonneville, dollars, Louisville, Kentucky. This one's strictly a parts car. It's a 68 Bonneville with a 400 cubic inch engine and a TH400 automatic transmission. No title and not presented as running. Body condition isn't mentioned, but the seller's clear. This one's meant for stripping or salvaging. If you need drivetrain components for another Pontiac project, this could be your shot at a budget donor. 1979 Chevrolet 2500 extended cab long bed, $1,500, Arley, Alabama. Here's a heavy-duty square-body Chevy with a twist. It's got a 6.2-liter diesel under the hood and it runs, but it'll need new glow plugs to start reliably. Interior is in good shape, but it's got a busted original rear end. The seller swapped in a 2-wutted axle temporarily. Title's clean, body's solid, but it's far from road ready. Definitely a project or a trade candidate if you've got a decent running car. And 1971 Jeep J2000 truck, $1,500, Wirtz, Virginia. This old-school Jeep pickup is a bit of a Frankenstein. It runs a 360 V8 and 3-speed manual, and it actually runs, but needs work. The cab is from an 84 J10, but the seller says he has the original 71 cab and a title that was never signed. It's a mix-match build with potential if you've got the skills to finish it right. Offered as a project with flexibility in price. Number 4. 1970 Ford F100, Home, Pennsylvania. Parked for 30 years, 25 indoors and 5 outside. This F100 hasn't run in decades, but still turns over. It's got a 302 V8 and automatic trans. The seller's up front. You'll need a starter and probably a whole lot more. Don't plan to drive it home. It's a full restoration job or a solid parts candidate. The good news, title's in hand and it's just $1,000. Number 5, 1979 Ford F-150 Ranger 4x4, $1,000, Leland, North Carolina. It runs, but barely. This 4x4 F-150 has a 351 400 mem with C6 automatic, but low compression means it's only good for loading on a trailer. The bed is completely rusted, frame is decent, and the cab might be salvageable. Seller calls it a cab swap candidate, and they've got the West Virginia title to go with it. A true budget project for someone not afraid of deep rust repair. Number 6, 1976 Ford F-150 short bed, $1,200, Chesapeake, Virginia. Short beds are always in demand, and this one's no exception. It's a 76 F-150 with an automatic and a clean title. Seller says it needs a new battery and a steering gearbox to run again. Floors are solid, which is a plus. Not running currently, but it's not a rust bucket either. A light project priced to move. Number 7, 1966 Chevrolet C60, $1,500, Mitchell, Indiana. This big old C60 work truck has a 327 engine, 4-speed manual, and even a 2-speed rear end. It starts and drives, kind of. There's no brakes, and it's sold on a bill of sale only, no title. Power steering works, and it even has a working hoist. If you're looking for a heavy-duty hauler project or farm truck revival, this one's worth a look. Number 8, 1963 Chevrolet Impala, Custom Bel Air, $2,000, Chicago, Illinois. Okay, this one's wild. It started life as a 4-door Bel Air and has been chopped into a homemade 2-door convertible style body. Has a convertible windshield and bows, engine turns on but doesn't run without a carburetor. Most of the body has sealer, not paint. Floors have been patched and seller says buy it today or it's gone. It's not an Impala anymore, not really a Bel Air either, but it's definitely a project for someone who wants to get creative. Number 9, 1971 Ford Torino GT, $1,500, Quinlan, Texas. This one's listed as a 1970 Torino GT, but either way, it's a rust bucket. The body's complete, but it's described as having lots of rust, and the seller doesn't even know if the 302 V8 runs since they've never tried starting it. It's offered as a parts car with a bill of sale only, no title. Not for the faint of heart, but if you're after Torino sheet metal or drivetrain components, this could be a worthwhile pick. The seller's also open to trades that aren't cars, so maybe try your luck. Number 10, 1977 Volkswagen Bradley GT2, $1,800. Durham, North Carolina. This fiberglass kit car has all the 1970s flair you can handle. Based on a VW chassis, it's got a fuel-injected VW bus motor under the rear hatch, rare for a Bradley, and custom wheels. The engine turns but hasn't run in 2 years, and the body needs plenty of work. Wiring's shot, interior's rough, but it's a complete project with a title. If you want a DIY exotic that turns heads, here's your ticket, but you'll need tools, time, and patience. Number 11, 1964 Buick Skylark sedan, $1,200 at Georgia. Here's a classic GM A-body sedan, mostly original and running a rebuilt engine, though the seller admits it was rebuilt mostly to preserve originality, not for performance. It has a clean title and matching numbers, but needs floor pans, and the passenger door doesn't open from outside. The seller's been working on it little by little, so price is going up over time. If you want the drivetrain only, they'll pull it for a deposit. Either way, it's a true project car, but with some rare potential. Number 12, 1974 Volkswagen Beetle, $1,500, Martin, Michigan. This 74 Beetle is a non-runner and the engine is stuck, but it does come with replacement floor pans, and the title is already in the seller's name. They're not in the mood to chat, just bring cash and a trailer. It's priced for quick sale, and while there's no sugarcoating the work ahead, it might be a decent starting point if you've been itching for a vintage VW project on a budget. Number 13, 1977 Ford F-250 Custom, $1,000. Tarentum, Pennsylvania. This heavy-duty F-Series was running a few years ago with its 351 modified engine, but it hasn't been started since. The interior's shot, but the frame is decent and most of the rust is isolated to the body. And the seller has the title and is clearly ready to let it go. If you're into old work trucks and don't mind doing some wrenching, here's a cheap way in. Number 14, 1940 Buick two-door coupe deluxe, $1,450, Woodstown, New Jersey. A pre-war project with big plans already in motion. This 40 Buick is prepped for a small block GM V8 and comes with a 305 engine, 350 transmission, and Monte Carlo rear end. The firewall, mounts, and many body panels are new or included. Still, it's a long-term project. The body's apart, and there's no history of the work that's been done. It's sold as is, with a clean NJ title and priced right for a vintage build. Number 15, 1954 Dodge Coronet, $1,000, Broadview, Illinois. This old Dodge hasn't moved in over 30 years. It belonged to the seller's uncle, and it has no title or keys. It does not run, and it's being sold as a parts car or full-blown restoration project. If you're into mid-50s Mopars and have the patience to chase a title or use it for donor metal, this could be a rare find. 16 to 1954 Chevrolet Classic Sedan, dollars, Louisville, Kentucky. This mid-phase Chevy still cranks over, it just needs new spark plugs. The body is mostly complete, and the seller notes all the trim is included in the trunk. Like many on this list, it's a clear project car, but one that's all there and waiting for a second life. If you've been wanting a classic to restore or hot rod, this could be a decent place to start. Teen 1970 Chevrolet C50, $1,000, Marshalltown, Iowa. This big old Chevy truck has a dump box and a straight-looking body. The engine spins freely, but the seller hasn't tried to start it. They don't know much else about it, but for $1,000 or best offer, it's a gamble some gearheads might want to take. Heavy duty, old school, and full of potential if you need a farm truck or a cool project. That wraps up this batch of junkyard dreams and driveway challenges. 17 classic project cars, most under $2,000. Whether you're looking to save one, strip one, or just roll the dice on a forgotten relic, these listings are the raw deals that make the hobby fun and frustrating. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe to Kingna for more rough and ready classics every week. See you in the next one.